What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 25 of Move Better Monday. This is also part 3 of our home workout mastery segment that I put on together for you guys to help you master the workouts at home and master your skills and really level up your awareness and control of your own body. Today we're going to be talking specifically about the shoulder. We're going to understand how to really gain control over shoulder movement, understand where a shoulder is, and how to really go about mastering those upper body exercises. So the first thing to note is that the majority of time you're going to be dealing with shoulder pain. It's usually coming from very simple problem. And that problem is the inability to control your shoulder blades. Now, your shoulder blades that sit on the back, so those two bones that sit, the kind of wings that sit on the back, sit on your upper back, they really dictate a lot of what's going on. So poor movement of that and poor control of that is going to ultimately lead to poor control of upper body movements. Poor control of the upper body movements is what leads to injury, which is why the push-up is such a great exercise, but if done poorly, it's one of the fastest ways to hurt your shoulders, get neck pain, deal with upper back soreness. All right, so enough wasting time, let's get right into it. The first exercise is a scapular push-up. This is a great exercise for really teaching you how to almost understand how to control the shoulder blade and how to shift it around on your spine. So the first exercise is a scap push-up or scapular push-up. Basically what we're doing is we're just doing a very kind of short range push-up, but just moving the shoulder blades. The concept that you really have to understand is that when your hand is in front of you, your shoulder blade has to be pushed forward, and your shoulders have to be reaching forward when your arm is in front of you. When your arm is back, you should be reaching back and your shoulders should be sitting back. What we call this is scapular thoracic rhythm. It means the scapula moving along with the thoracic spine, and it's how it's really gliding over the rib cage. If the shoulder is gliding well over the rib cage, we've got good movement, we've got a healthy moving shoulder. Scapular push-up is a great way to test that out. It's also a great way to train it too, so we're gonna be doing kind of a 2-for-1. So basically all you're gonna do is get up in the top of a push-up position. You're gonna be basically in the top of a kind of a modified plank where you're gonna be on your hands. From there, all you're gonna do is, without bending the elbow, you're gonna drop your spine in and then forcefully push your shoulders out as hard as you can. And what you're doing is that top position, when your shoulders are pushed forward, we're gonna be holding that for a couple of seconds, allowing ourselves to drop back in and pushing ourselves back up. That top position is what I want you to do when you're doing a plank, when you're doing a push-up. That's how the top position should look like. You should have a nice tight core, a nice neutral curve in the spine, in the lower spine, but you should get that nice rounding curve in the back with a nice head alignment. So you really want to make sure that you're maintaining that head alignment throughout this entire movement as well. So the second exercise is really going to be to teach you how to control your shoulder blades as they start moving up and down. So what you're going to need for this is a mini band, and all you're going to do is take that mini band and place it around the forearms. From there, you're going to bring your elbows up to the level of your chin. You're going to separate your arms apart, making sure that as you're separating, you're still reaching the elbows forward because your arms are in front of you, so you want to reach those elbows forward. You're going to hold that separation for about 5 seconds, and then what we're going to do is we're going to slowly move them in and out. We're going to allow the elbows to come closer together and then forcefully push them out. Hold that kind of separation for about a second, second and a half, maybe 2 seconds, allowing it to come back in and repeating that a couple more times. The third exercise is putting a little bit of all that together. So what you're going to be doing is reaching forward, separating your elbows, and then we're going to slide up and down. So we're going to hold the separation and then slide up and down. What you're looking to do with this one is as you start sliding up and down, you're not allowing your elbows to cave inwards. You're not allowing your fists to cave inwards and your elbows to sag out. What that's going to do is that's going to cause the elastic to shoot up your wrist, and it's also a sign that you're lacking proper control over the shoulder blade. You want to keep it turned out, keep your elbows nice and in line with your fists, straight up, pointing straight up from the ground, and then from there, keep that separation as you move your arms up and down. That's really the tricky part with this exercise. If you're struggling with the tension of the elastic, either take a lighter tension elastic or bring the elastic closer to your elbows. The closer it is to your elbows, the less tension that will be put on your shoulders. Again, combining this with last week's segment and the first week's segment, putting that all together, you're basically gonna have yourself a solid, a good warm-up and a good activation of all the muscles, and you're also gonna be re-educating your body on how to move. Keep working on those, and I'll see you guys next week.